Ladies and gentlemen, the 2.5 Amigos. God, these guys are loco. If you're looking for a responsible, mature podcast, this ain't it. If you're looking for a lot of drinking, random nonsense, stunts and shenanigans, and some of the hottest comedians in the world, you've hit the jackpot. It's the 2.5 Amigo with your hosts, Albert, Scott, and Mark.
Hey guys, welcome to the show. Start off with a couple of promos. You guys need tickets to a big game, comedy show, sporting event. Take your mind off the grind and the day-to-day. Check out SeatGiant.com. Save up to 70% off face value tickets. Use your promo code AmigosPC and save even more. Need to sell your house? Get out of your home quick? Contact Cash Now Homes, AZ.com. Give them a call at 602-975-3920. They'll make your home selling goals happen in less than 7 days. Trying to lose weight, like drinking, look up Muscle Vodka, trainer-approved, gluten-free, free premium vodka at a great price. Use promo code Muscle Amigos on your next order to save. Their website is... I didn't even pull that up.
Which one is it?
Muscle Vodka.
Oh, yeah, musclevodka.net.
Yeah, musclevodka.net. Need custom t-shirts, decals, things for your businesses or your personal use. Kids going back to school, soccer, stuff like that. Check out Redhead Printing at gmail.com. Use Amigos as your promo code, and you'll save 10% on your next order. All right, jumping into the fun. Welcome everyone who's listening.
You did an excellent job there.
Thank you. That was less than 2 minutes, I think.
Yeah. So we are currently missing an amigo.
Are we?
Yeah. I don't know.
No, he's here in spirit. Our other amigo is missing today. Albert, he's...
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Oh,
There he
no,
is.
he's here, that silly guy. He's going to be just he's on the phone saying things here.
In.
Yeah, he's calling it in today. And just saying a few things here and there. He's in Yuma calling, and the reception's bad. I know, Albert. I know. But we're having a good time. We're glad you're on the phone with us.
Thank you. Thanks for calling in.
Thanks, Albert. All right, jumping into the fun.
Yeah.
So
I guess I do need to put those into a folder.
you should mark it or at least like Albert says.
Yeah.
Dude, or Albert said. Albert, what do you think?
I think it needs to be.
See, because I need to be able to say.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Oh, yeah. Yep. See, he agrees. It should also be labeled better.
Yeah. So we'll figure that out.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yep, I know. So it's good to have everyone here, sort of, and we're having a good time. Let's jump into the fun, crazy news that we've seen in the week. Or do you want to talk about anything else? What do you want to start with?
Let's go into
Our crazy news?
Yeah, crazy news with 6 old people caught having sex
Oh,
in a park.
man, in a park.
In a park.
In a
Of
park.
all, a public park, not private.
So this news came out a little bit ago. It was on the 21st, so about 4 days ago this news broke, which has obviously caught our eyes because it's part of our crazy news.
Yeah.
And these guys, or these people, in Connecticut, Fairfield, Connecticut.
Let's take the people on a journey to Fairfield, Connecticut.
Take them to Titanic. We'll tell them. So the age range, this is where it was crazy, is it ranged from age 62 to age 85.
So everyone was on AARP, right?
Yeah, everybody
Okay.
definitely had life alert. Everybody was having a great time. And, you know, it's crazy. The police were looking, they were watching this app called City Hookup Guide, which never heard of that, but apparently that's
City
Guide. Hookup Guide, yeah.
Wow.
So apparently it's an app that people, you know, try to meet up in local public locations. And the police were surveilling the place and caught these 6 people, you know, ranging from, like I said, ages 62 to 85. I believe there was 1 woman and then there was 5 males that were involved. I don't know if they were actually.
That's nuts.
I don't know if they were actually doing anything, or maybe they were just like conspicuous. I don't know, but at least
Well,
one of them.
you had a little bit more insight on this.
I did.
From some updated.
I did. I
information, right?
heard updated news on another news affiliate locally here that was talking about it as well. That basically one of them was the older of the four. It was the couple. It was a woman and a male, and the woman was apparently the two older ones. They were in their 80s, and they said they were just there like looking over the areas where they used to take their kids and everything. So they were kind of out of place. They said so they weren't really there to do.
That was the
two. That was the woman and the guy in
That
their
was
80s.
the older ones. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, they were in their 80s. And apparently, and the guy mentioned that, he wasn't doing this because he can't perform like he once used to.
So you said that there was like four or five dudes and then one girl, right?
Yeah,
That
so
was involved in this entire
yeah.
transaction. Transaction.
Basically.
So the couple accounts for the one girl who wasn't doing anything. They were just reminiscing
on the taking their kids there back in the day. So they're
Yeah.
at some scenic location. I'm thinking maybe some, I don't know. The first thing that comes to my head is like some weird rest stop, because that's what you hear, like rest stop things.
But it's a
that
public
happens.
park, dude. So
That's true. So maybe they took the kids there. Maybe,
I've gone on dates, back when between 18, 21 or whatever, and I've gone on dates where like it ended where we were just sitting in a parking lot at a park. What's funny? What's funny is cops tend to like
hang around parks.
Yeah,
that is weird. So it must be because any time that it's been like kind of late, like 10, 11, or even a little later, like I've had cops like come knock on the window, like, "Hey, what are you guys doing?" Yeah,
and we're just sitting talking or whatever. Or
but I guess maybe that's probably something where they have drug use that happens, maybe.
Yeah.
And then if you're planning something, I don't know, maybe parks are where people do the dirty shit because nobody.
They're planning like a birthday party for their kid.
Yeah, at 11 o'clock at night, you're there at the park.
I mean, you're just checking out the view, right?
You're
You're trying to figure out which pagoda you're going to get, right?
Yeah, you're planning the next day with a lady of the night, right?
Yep.
And you don't, you just got to get your edge off.
She's your party planner, correct?
Right. That's what you say to the cop when they get you. So me and my party planner here, we were just trying to plan the party for my kids tomorrow. And I don't know if that goes over well.
Scoping. We didn't want to get out of the car because in here in Arizona, it's too hot. But in Fairfield, Connecticut,
and that's why my pants are off. And the party planner is.
Yeah. And we were also going to plan a pants-off dance-off.
Right. And the party planner's planning, she's working on her balloon techniques.
Yes.
And that's why she was blowing things.
And then the vibrating stick in the corner was for the piñata.
Yes.
I love that we're painting this picture. Like,
that's how you do it.
This seems very innocent. I don't understand why all six of these people got arrested.
Yeah, these old people weren't doing nothing wrong.
It's a scenario. But here's the reality, though. Like, there are four guys outside of this scenario
that probably were doing. I mean, I don't know if the two could have been lying. Maybe they were there to meet.
Are you sure they weren't on Grindr? Like, this seems like this is a Grindr situation. Let's say the two 80-year-olds were innocent, right?
What would be the elderly
and
version?
Or just spectators?
What would be the elderly version of Grindr? Or would it just be Grindr?
MeetOldPeopleNow.com?
Geriatric Grindr or Hospice Grindr? Yeah.
Jurassic Grindr.
No, it's geriatric Grindr.
I know, but I'm good.
Old. Yeah, that's true too. Yeah, so I don't know. I mean, I think they were probably up to no good because I don't know what the time was
in the neighborhood.
If it was late at night, then you definitely know because older people are sleeping.
Yeah, why are older people
up?
If
they were up,
it was
way past.
It was way past their bedtime.
Yeah, so I don't know. But
why was the groundskeeper at the retirement facility not like putting out a silver alert?
We're missing 6 people. Yeah, so
because we're assuming they all live together.
It's all in one house. But yeah, no, I mean it's definitely crazy news, and hopefully they were, And then the other thing that made me think of, like, what if it was your parent or your grandparent that got busted?
Oh, dude, I'd be
like imagine
Grandpa, get it. I mean, it'd be kind of weird to figure out if
it was just two dudes, what if
four dudes.
What
in
if
a
your
bush?
dad was in the four, or not your dad, but your grandpa was in the.
Let's leave Dad out of this. Okay, he's not that old yet.
Yeah. if it was your grandpa that was with the 4 dudes in the field playing
Yeah.
shirts and skins with, just hanging out, that would be weird.
Shirts versus skins.
Skins,
Yeah,
whatever.
okay.
You know what I mean? I'm
I
thinking
mean,
of
they're
like
juggling balls somewhere, right? I mean,
It's true.
Yeah. I would be freaked out first off, but then if that's what Grandpa's into, more power to you, Grandpa. But can you not do it in the bushes?
yeah.
Well, you know,
Do it at
there's
home. You have a home.
So downtown Phoenix has a fairly decent community that would use the Grindr app.
Okay. Yeah, we've been to a couple of those clubs.
Papago Park
not
has
to search, but
Papago Park has a real big problem. With
really?
That
With-
here in the valley.
so see
The
so,
same
same kind of
scenario.
thing. Yeah.
I don't know why I didn't connect the dots earlier
Yeah.
when we brought this subject up.
Yeah.
So this is what happens when I get drunk at home and I share a post. Like I probably thought about this and I was like, "Hey, we can relate to this because this happens here
No,
in the
we can't-
valley."
we can't relate
Well,
to
we
it.
can't relate to it.
We're not
but-
elderly in a park with other elderly people. I mean, we're.
I know.
older
Yeah.
dudes,
When I
but-
go to a park, I think about bringing my. When do I go to a fucking park?
That's true, and especially here, it's too hot.
Yeah.
Well, right now it is.
Right now it is. But even with, I don't want to go to a park during the. Damn, dude! I feel like I neglect my kids. I need to go take
You gotta
my
take it
kids
to
to
the
a
park.
park.
Yeah. So you just had an eye-opening moment.
Right?
Well, maybe you don't want to go to the park because apparently, if that's going on, oh yeah, Albert, he agrees.
Seriously.
Albert thinks you need to take the kids to the park too.
Yeah. Oh man. So all right.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, he agrees. Albert, he chimes in at the greatest times.
He does. So let's make some assumptions, okay?
Yeah,
2 of them are innocent, right?
yeah, apparently, yeah,
City hookup guide. I can't believe that's a thing.
I've never
It's
even heard
an
of it.
App.
yeah.
Advised an online city hookup guide. Dude, they went on Craigslist. They had to maybe
Maybe that's what
hookup
it is.
guide.
That's-
They're
yeah,
just
maybe
not
they just
saying
named it. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, here. Let's just get rid of the whole idea of old people getting crazy in a park, right? If you were to make a dating app, what would you name your dating app?
For old people or just? Well, there isn't there.
Yeah, let's.
They have that one-
We'll keep it with the old people.
They have that one dating website already, like Our Time.
Our time.
Have you heard of that? It's an old. I've seen the commercial. It's like ourtime.com.
Is that where you go get your silver?
Yeah,
fox?
that's where I get all my ladies trying to get that pensions.
Sugar mama.
Yep.
Okay.
It's called. I think it's called ourtime.com or whatever. It's
Okay,
it's like their own little match.
Yeah.
And
Oh yeah, for sure.
yeah, so Albert's seen it too, and it's good that someone on the squad here agrees.
Yeah, right.
And it's I've seen the commercial. It's older people just talking about how they're going to meet other people in their same age group. So I've seen that before. So I don't know any other ones. I mean, like a straight up hookup.
I'm not asking you to know anybody. I'm asking
No, I
you to
know.
make a name for your own one, your own
Oh,
app.
well, I said that earlier.
What'd you say?
It was the geriatric,
Geriatric.
and hospice.
Geriatric grinder?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Hospice meetup or hospice match. .org.
Oh man. So what's grandma up to?
They're grinding away, I guess.
Clearly.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on to the next one.
All right, our next crazy story. So here locally, there was a crazy story where
I like this one.
Yeah, so apparently an Arizona
I think,
defendant.
to be honest with you, I think Arizona man is competing with Florida man.
I think they're all I see
They're
a
all
lot.
crazy, right?
I see a lot of Arizona
you can Google
stuff,
your
too.
state man, and something,
Yeah.
some shit comes up. But I really think that right now with the heat, well, when the heat comes, crazy's just
That's what they
break
say.
out
They
left
say
and right.
the heat actually does make people somewhat crazier. So
Yeah.
there could be something to
So
that. And Florida could be a hot place, right? It's close,
it is. No, it gets freaking hot.
pretty
and
hot, humid.
Yeah.
Some of the humidity kind of boils their brain to the stupidity moments that they make. But there was a crazy thing. I was actually, not to sidetrack anything, but I was watching. There was a thing on Netflix, a documentary about. There was a steroid thing with the A-Rod thing. It's
Yeah.
called Screwball. It was on Netflix. I watched that today, and it actually was talking about how basically there's so many doctors down there that are falsely practicing
In
medicine.
Florida.
Yeah,
Whoa.
because apparently that the government's so shady down there where they don't want to really pursue things that much.
Yeah,
They don't really care. So there's so many people down there that are doing like
Where's my notepad?
they're practicing medicine and they're not even really doctors. So basically, one of the guys that was doing the whole thing, pushing all these testosterone stuff on these guys and the PDEs and growth hormones, and they didn't really care. Like,
Let me jot this down real quick.
yeah,
Get doctor
from Florida,
license
in Florida.
in Florida.
Yeah, you could do it. So yeah, anybody who's listening out there and wants to be a doctor, Florida's your place. Unless they changed it, because this was in like 2009 when all this was going down, the Manny Ramirez stuff.
Oh, that's
All the
so
baseball
maybe
stuff.
Maybe
They
they made
could
a
have
little
cracked down.
Okay, a little bit.
Who knows? But he got in trouble. He didn't even get in trouble for all the stuff that he did. You know, not to spoiler anything. You know, if you want to check it out, it's a good watch. But
What is the name of the documentary?
Screwball.
Screwball.
And apparently, he didn't get in trouble for any of that.
Yeah.
Major League Baseball even paid him $4 million
To shut the fuck up.
kind of be quiet and like
Yeah.
be their star witness and kind of go against A-Rod. But the other thing was basically he only got in trouble because he then, after everything blew over, he went on like 60 Minutes and talked about everything. And,
Yeah.
And apparently he got in trouble because he was giving it to high school kids.
A-Rod was given to high
No,
school?
no,
Oh,
this
okay.
guy, this
Oh, this
fake
guy
doctor
was,
guy.
okay.
And what he was doing was
Somebody had to take the fall. The fall guy.
yeah, that's him.
Yeah, okay.
Yep.
Make sure you check out that episode in our library, The Fall Guy.
Fall guy. Great episode.
Yeah.
Oh,
I like
yeah,
how that
for sure.
naturally came up.
Oh yeah, for sure.
See, yeah, even
See,
Albert agrees.
He loved that episode. He
So-
really thought he really thought there was a fall guy in the Cardinals.
He did. So it's the fall guy. I'm gonna
Yeah.
steal that clip.
Fall guy.
I'll have to go back in our library and grab that. So where were we at?
We're
Arizona
talking about
man.
the Arizona guy, yeah.
Arizona man punches his lawyer in the face with his right hand after the judge ordered him to be removed from the proceedings. So the judge didn't like this. This guy was already acting out, and the judge was like, "Get the fuck out of my courtroom."
Yeah.
And so he punched his lawyer. Have you seen the video yet?
No, I've not, but I'm looking like I see the still and it's pretty hilarious.
Yeah.
And it oh wow.
They could not render
We're listening to it right now.
And we're watching the video.
I know, but they can't watch it. So we're listening.
Close your eyes.
Ladies and gentlemen, the law requires the state to prove a defendant guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. The defendant is presumed by law to be innocent. This means that the defendant is not required to prove innocence or to produce any evidence.
This is the judge.
Also, a defendant in a criminal case has the right not to testify at trial, and the exercise of that right cannot be considered by the jury in determining guilt or innocence. Ladies and gentlemen, is there anyone who does not understand the principles of law
Oh,
and
yeah,
the
for
statement
sure.
of the presumption of innocence? If you don't understand those, please raise your hand. For the record that no one has raised their hand.
No one has
Is
raised
there
their
anyone who
hand.
does not agree with these things or does not think that they should be the law?
Oh, look at. He's telling his attorney. He's like, "Yo, bro." His attorney's just sitting there ignoring him.
Raise their hand.
So it's a public defendant.
Of course. Of course. He was,
Yeah.
If you sit here today, if you had to vote right now whether the defendant was guilty or not guilty, you'd have to vote not guilty. Because the
Yeah.
state has not presented any evidence, they have not sustained their burden of proof beyond a reasonable doubt.
Yeah, you tell him, Judge.
Again, ladies and gentlemen, is there anyone on the panel who has a problem with this concept or does not think that it should be the law?
He's giving the attorney a chance to fucking say, "Hey, your defendant has a thing." Like,
yeah,
yo,
like
Some may
say
think just
something.
because-
Yeah.
My lawyer ain't gonna speak up. It's plain and simple.
Sir,
You asked him a question just a minute ago about
Sir.
him being biased.
Sir, you
If I'm a
are-
convict, I want to testify.
That's
for
messed
myself.
up.
part of the
It
proceedings.
is.
Speak up. I've been giving him questions. He won't speak up.
Sir, that's because it's not his turn to ask questions.
Shit, man. He gonna
it is you. Dude, the judge is fucking feeding.
Will happen at the appropriate
I gotta keep my
time.
mouth shut because we're gonna get in fucking some.
It's messed up. Like,
This, I keep telling you, he's a problem.
Deputy.
unless this guy has been nonstop bad words. Oh, there he goes. He punched him.
Ooh, he punched him in the face.
Nice.
Oh, dang.
Huh?
Hold on, let's go back to that real quick.
It's going slow mo. But yeah, I mean, it sucks that I don't know if the guy was maybe a dick to the
Yeah.
attorney or not. Who knows?
Damn, dude.
He socked him good.
Yeah, he did.
But yeah, if you check out this video, it's on newsbreakapp.com. Basically, it's an Arizona defendant who punches a lawyer in the face after being ordered out of the courtroom because he was literally trying to get his defense attorney to say something for him.
Yeah, and he
And
wouldn't.
apparently he wouldn't. So I don't know if maybe the guy was not being cool to him when they were talking about
He
it.
was a public defender.
Of course he is. I mean,
Did
He
you see,
didn't
did you
care.
see him
He
in the
didn't
video?
care.
Like, he didn't. He was just like
he
he
was,
had his hand,
it's
head
like
in his hand.
he didn't want to be there. Like
exactly.
most of those guys, I imagine, a public defender probably don't
Doesn't
enjoy
wanna be-
what they're
yeah.
doing because you're either dealing
Yeah,
with
but you're. I mean, at minimum, they're getting like a $500 check from the county for being there. You know, their time to be there, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's around there. He was paid $1,000
the guy
to represent this dude that punched him in the face. That's what it says on the,
so was it just this was his $1,000 check?
no,
Like I mean, I wonder how much work he actually did. If this was it, I guess $1,000 punched in the face. That's not too bad. Probably the hardest $1,000 he's made in a while. That's
the
for sure.
Hardest. It's probably easy. You know what? He probably got off on it. I mean, I don't see a public defender like he hates his life. Probably goes home, does a little self asphyxiation.
There you go. Or he goes home and hits his kids like that. Who knows?
Yeah, maybe.
Who knows?
Dude, that's funny. So he probably got an aggravated assault charge for that.
Yeah, so that guy's not going to be doing okay. But it's crazy news, dude.
Well, he's
basically-
already in a bad situation. So
yeah, he
I
was
mean,
already in jail for
Well, here's-
doing
here's-
something, right? He was already in trouble
When you
for.
interact with the police and you probably are part of the cause of that interaction,
Yeah,
you're putting yourself in that awkward
well, that's
spot.
what I mean.
So
Like if
it's
he was
like it's
already in
yours.
trouble,
Yeah.
like who knows if he was already difficult as is with his situation,
yeah.
and then this guy, you know, maybe the defense attorney has already met with him, and he's like not somebody who's working well with, and he doesn't want to do what he can for the guy, then that's kind of on the guy.
What do you
But
think,
we don't know
Albert?
the backstory.
What do you think, Albert?
No, I don't agree.
Oh,
Oh, well,
he doesn't agree. So
Albert's kind of related to him, maybe, because I mean, they're kind of the same. I
who
don't
kn-
know.
yeah, I mean, who knows?
It's a family member for sure.
Albert knows him, I think. That's for sure. But good that you're calling. You're still paying attention, Albert. I know you're in Yuma. Thanks.
Thanks.
Dude,
Yeah. Good old Albert. Showing up when we need him.
Anyways. But yeah, so it seems like more recently the Heat's bringing things out. Arizona man is starting to compete with Florida man. So that should be, we'll probably have a little bit more stories about this not about this, but about Arizona man as
No, conspiracy theorist in me. Like, do you think that the more we click on Arizona man, do you think the news will start feeding us more Arizona man?
in your phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the more we click
fact
on-
that we're saying it in front of our phones right now,
They're going to know.
it's gonna pop up.
Oh, let's see Nevada man. Just start saying random places, and maybe we'll start getting random.
Okay, just random
Minnesota.
things. Just anything
Minnesota
random.
man.
Anything random?
Yeah.
Or just the
I don't
know. Real dolls.
Oh, wow, that's weird. It's a fucking quick jump to that.
Oh, I went too far.
Yeah.
I went too far. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Dang it! All right.
dude.
Yeah, see, Albert even thought that was fucking weird.
Hit the volume button on yours a couple times.
Oh, Albert's not loud enough. Turn
Yeah.
up your mic, Albert.
Yeah, turn up your mic, Albert.
Oh, I'll turn up. I'm using his mic. I'll turn it up.
Good job.
Dude,
There we go. He's louder. Good job, Albert.
Damn, dude, we're like steamrolling through this episode. This is crazy.
Yeah,
All right, so here, let me go into like a hypothetical scenario, kind of like
Oh,
we did
yeah,
last
for
time. Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. Let's say that you committed a crime. Okay.
Okay. Done.
Yep. Crime's committed.
Yep.
Let's say that you have an out, right? But you can't afford an attorney.
You have to get a
to
public
help.
defendant.
You
Yeah.
have to get a public defendant. Fuck. I'm trying to like think of a scenario right now. You got a public defendant. The judge is giving the opportunity. Oh, let's just put yourself in this guy's shoes, okay?
So I'm in trouble because I think wasn't it something where he got in trouble where he was in jail and he bit somebody?
Yep.
Something like that. That's what he was going to court for.
Yeah. So, but he feels that he's innocent.
Innocent.
Right?
So maybe
the public defendant is just there. His head. He's not engaging.
He's got to be there.
Doesn't happen. Like maybe it didn't happen. Let's say that. Okay.
Yeah. You're innocent.
You didn't bite the guy. And
Somebody else
the reason
did.
you're there, and the public defendant is, what do? Like obviously, what he did is wrong. Like
except for the punching part was
Yep.
wrong. But I think what he was doing to get his attention, like, dude, I don't know what he was saying, but like, say something, like, dude, I didn't do this.
But the judge was getting pissed because he's like, it's not your turn to talk. Like, shut the fuck up. So
I wouldn't have hit the guy if it was me.
Well,
but
you throw violence into the fucking scenario. Like that's not.
That doesn't help.
Not in court.
That basically shows that
you
your
probably
temper,
did bite him.
Yeah, your temper's kind of not there to where
So
you obviously don't make the
what is the
smartest
thing,
decisions.
What's another thing that you might do to get the judge's attention to prove your innocence?
Now, okay, am I allowed to have any candles or any matches?
I'll give you some Scentsy scents.
Scentsy? Okay, so it's going to smell nice in the courtroom. Perfect. So we're setting the mood.
Yep.
I think I'm going to sing to him. I'll sing to him.
That's actually
That's not a bad idea. I mean, it's better than punching the guy.
That's a good nonviolent protest thing to do.
Yeah, I'm going to sing.
Okay, so is there a specific song you would sing?
I don't know. The sun will come out tomorrow.
The sun
will come out tomorrow. Yeah, that one. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And that way, it gets me out of jail. Or at least it hopes. That's my hope.
And that's the song where it's like tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, all right.
I don't know where that all came from, but I'm gonna run with it.
Organic.
It just happens.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I would do. And I would still be locked up because my defendant wouldn't do shit for me.
Yeah.
And I'll go back to biting inmates and shit. So it's a circle of life.
You can file for a new public defendant. I mean, there are other things you can do when you're in your cell and whatever. But
start slinging in jail. Get that commissary up,
right?
And get a better defense attorney. That's what I think I would do. Yeah. But I don't know. I mean, it sucks to be in that shoe. I mean, they say that vicious circle, the system. I mean, it definitely seems like you're kind of.
That's what it is.
You're in a holding situation. All they try to do is deal you out of things, and nothing. It's a shitty system. I mean, not to say that I haven't answered anything better, but it just sucks if you're caught in it.
Yeah,
you got to do your best to stay out of it.
Exactly.
Obviously,
don't put yourself in the scenario, and then we don't have to worry about it.
Do what you can to be out of the system.
And if you do end up getting the system once you're out, like just fucking.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, mind your P's and Q's.
Yep, Albert agrees.
See? All right, so next. What's next?
Next topic. All right, so jumping into our entertainment fun, we are really excited about this topic. I know me and Mark are. I don't know about Albert. I mean, I think Albert.
Albert
does he watch the show too?
Yeah.
Let's see, does he?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh, he does. All right, so Albert's excited about the Breaking Bad as well. So news broke earlier as Breaking Bad is movie release. The date and the title and the plot revealed.
I didn't realize it was a Netflix thing.
Me neither, but that's awesome. It's going to be more obtainable.
Yeah.
You don't have to go to the...
I don't have to go to the theater.
I didn't think
it's not going to be inconvenient. Yeah, well, why would it?
I didn't think it would go to the theater anyways.
It's not like it was a TV show, right? So like I'm surprised AMC wasn't on board to make it a for TV thing, right? Because it was on AMC.
Like a mini series, like a mini movie.
Yeah.
Dude, that's what they should have done. Maybe that's
AMC
what they're going to do.
Is probably dumb though, because if it's a Netflix thing, it's not a mini series. It's a movie. It's supposed to be a movie. What happened to Jesse Pinkman? Like what happened
after? Yeah.
I don't know. Bryan Cranston isn't involved. It seems like.
Is that what you read?
No,
I didn't read it. I didn't read it.
I didn't read it either.
I'm kind of stumbling through it too. But basically, in October
I watched
11th,
the trailer though, but it was all about where's Jesse Pinkman? Where's Jesse Pinkman?
Yeah.
So
Nazi compound. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. This does make me. I wonder if Netflix now has, or maybe they already do have the show, right? Do they have Breaking Bad maybe already?
Oh yeah, you can watch Breaking Bad.
That makes me want to watch at least the last 2 seasons.
Yeah.
Or something all over again to kind of get refreshed, because I'm excited about that. And Better Call Saul, not to jump. I want to watch that when that comes back.
The name of this is called El Camino.
Yeah.
Do you think that they were like trying to play off of El Chapo?
Oh.
Do you think they were trying to?
Do you think he's not dead? Walter White's not dead. He's in a jail somewhere and he breaks out.
Right, that's
and
right.
he breaks out.
That's maybe why Walter is not in this.
Because he got shot up at the end.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert. I know that's like 10 years ago, but anyways, we're excited. Apparently it's coming out October 11th, and
which is right around the fucking corner.
Yeah, that means it's done. That means it's done.
How do you keep it? Well, what happened was, right?
It was rumored.
Yeah,
it was rumored.
Like nothing. Like this wasn't supposed to. It was something got leaked somewhere, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then all of a sudden, Netflix was all like, "Well, fuck! Since it's out, we might as well just fucking release the trailer for it." Which we're almost a month and a half away from it already. So it's like, why not do it now, anyways?
Yeah. And it's unclear that Cranston's going to be in it. It says.
Yeah. Well, if you feed into how the episode ended when the series ended,
he's in bad shape.
He's either dead or in bad shape. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Oh, he could be like fucking Salamanca. He could be in his little chair with a bell. Ding, 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 ding. Because he could be all fucked up.
He could.
That'd be good full circle. Cause
that would be funny.
They killed him.
Yep.
They got rid of him. So.
Dude, how shocking was that when they killed the old man, though?
That was awesome.
And Gus Fring's fucking face was like half off. That was fucking awesome.
And it's such a great show. Like, even like watching Better Call Saul and like how this Salamanca thing happened and just showing how he became Salamanca.
So I'm not up to date. Like,
I
think I stopped watching after a few episodes of the second season.
I've seen them all. Like, I'm waiting for the next season, unless it's out already. I don't know.
So is it getting good again, or is
it honestly is just like Breaking Bad, because the first 2 seasons of Breaking Bad was kind of like
slow.
I'm just holding on.
Yeah.
I hope. And then like the last 3 seasons, because I think it was 5 seasons.
I'll be honest with Better Call Saul. I like the whole brother fucking not rivalry, but like just like
and once
they didn't.
Just watch it. But that's gone. But
no, it was already gone.
So you've seen that already?
Yeah,
and this is the last season, I think, of Better Call Saul. So I think it kind of ties in.
Oh, so they're not going to do it anymore.
I think this is the last one. I think this ties into where it leaves off.
At Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, well, at least they're not like milking it to a
I think they're just making it to where I think that's what I've heard. I don't know. I'm not 100%, but I think that's what's happening.
Fan rumors. You don't like fan theories.
Fan theory. Fuck them.
No, but that's what you're talking about right now.
No, well, that's just what rumors. That's what I heard.
It's a fan theory.
Could be.
I find it hard to believe you don't know it was shot. He said.
Oh yeah, for sure.
They did it. You know what I mean? How is it a secret? But it is. They've done an amazing job to keep it a secret. So that was by the dude that plays fucking Saul Goodman. He said that.
Oh, wait, what happened?
So is it Bob Odenkirk?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's Saul.
So he said, I find it hard to believe you don't know it was shot. And then he said...
The movie?
Yep. They did it. They did it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How is this a secret? But it is. They've done an amazing job to keep it a secret.
They did.
And then it got leaked.
And it literally is like... Maybe they leaked it. Like, they control the narrative. Who knows?
Oh, yeah, that's true.
That's smart. Right before. It's perfect timing.
Shady-ass Netflix.
Perfect timing.
Yeah, and they're like, what way can we like make it a publicity stunt?
Yeah, now you can ride the wave.
Yeah.
Until it lands.
You know what? They need something in their favor right now. Disney's fucking controlling the helm.
Yeah, they do. They need
greedy motherfuckers. But
they need to control what they can on their content, because it's going to be and that's funny because that's when Disney lands in October.
Yeah.
Or November.
What's that?
Disney Plus. Doesn't it land in October?
November.
Oh, November. So this comes right before.
Right before it.
And that's probably going to get a couple new subscriptions if you don't have it
Maybe,
already,
yeah.
just to see that. Because, I mean,
All the Breaking Bad fans, of course.
there's tons
Yes,
of Breaking Bad
course.
fans.
Since we mentioned Disney and things like that, we have kind of avoided the Spider-Man talk because every other podcast, not that you listen to podcasts all the time.
What are those?
Exactly. Everyone's talking about it, so we're just
The Disney,
we're-
the Fox and Spider-Man and Disney.
It's Sony and
fighting?
Yeah, Sony and Disney fighting. So for people who are just listening to our podcast, like we're just intentionally avoiding it, so we don't want to talk. Everybody sees all the news everywhere. There's no reason to talk about it.
Yeah, which is why we try to do different news.
Yeah,
Like we try not to do what everyone else is doing for the most
try
part.
not to.
But it's everywhere. It's everywhere.
Dude, there was that one episode where like we had the same exact episode as American Slacker, which was great. Like,
but that wasn't like we knew.
We didn't know because it was before we were even on their show. Like
Yeah.
we didn't. All of a sudden, I'm listening to that episode. I'm like, dude, they're doing everything in the same exact order that we are.
That's hilarious.
And it was just a natural attrition thing. Like it wasn't. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not like we communicated with them on. That was,
or even know
it
what
was
they
fun,
recorded before they dropped it. Who knows?
So check us
yeah,
out.
for sure.
Yeah, check us out on an American Slacker, and then go a couple episodes back, and you'll hear an episode that we did. Basically,
Yeah, it was the episode about the what was it, the cowboy and the uranium and the snakes.
Yeah.
that was that episode where we talked about that.
They did
had the same thing.
dude. That was fucking hilarious. Oh yeah,
Circling,
the Disney.
yeah, you could have
conference.
ran right into that, but basically,
yeah.
the other entertainment thing we wanted to talk about. But anyway, one thing that before we jump into the Disney thing on the Breaking Bad thing, if anybody has any theories in their own mind on what happens, send us an email or shoot us something to our website.
There you go.
And
Amigos
listen-
PC.
Yeah. Hit us
Find
up and we
Twitter,
can talk about it.
All the social medias and stuff.
Anything you guys want to talk about that? We're really excited. I can't wait to see it. I mean, that's definitely like I'm gonna put up a countdown clock and watch that shit till it fucking drops. But Breaking Bad, I'm excited. So now into the happy-go-lucky world of Disneyland.
So every couple of years, Disney does like a fucking E3 event, kind of like it's conference where they're fucking showcasing shit that's coming in the near future for Disney, whether it be the parks or entertainment wise. This year they've been focusing on their bundle service and Disney Plus and all that shit. So one of the things that they brought up at this conference was Disney confirms Avengers Campus at the new Marvel-themed land. It's coming in 2020, which you've already kind of made mention of this.
I did.
You were like, oh, there's a Stark thing over
Yeah,
there.
they're opening a Stark Tower right next to where the Guardian of the Galaxy Tower of Terror.
Yeah,
no,
the Tower
it used
of
to be
Terror,
whatever
yeah.
that used to be, whatever
They
it's called
switched it
now.
over to the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Galaxy, whatever, Galaxy Tower.
We're adults. Let's
Whatever.
not worry about the rights.
whatever it's called. Anyways, so right there where Bug's Life was, if
Yep.
anybody knows where that is,
Yeah.
that's where they're going to put the new Tony Stark Industries, right? That's what I saw when I was there. But apparently they're going to call it a Avengers Campus or like a Marvel themed land.
Well, if you think about it, when you watch the movies and they have that place in upstate New York once they moved everything from Stark Tower.
Oh my god, dude, that would be so cool if they had a whole Avengers, like the whole fucking thing there.
Yeah.
Like
right.
that'd be like basically where they're.
We talked about like, what if they had a ride where you're like, you're fucking Iron Man or you're War Machine and you're fighting with Iron Man and.
We've had that conversation
Yeah.
because I'm not one that wants to be interactive with other people. So like,
Well, no, you would be interactive with the ride. It wouldn't be you're
maybe
War
you're-
Machine and then
oh okay.
It's
Oh,
also-
like the Screaming Arizona,
Yeah,
Screaming
yeah,
California
that's what
thing. You're right. Yeah,
You
it's
don't
coming
remember
back. It's coming back now. But yeah, something like that. That'd be cool. We're all Iron Mans.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, and then you're all flying and fucking pew pew pew. You know what I mean? Doing that shit, and that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, exactly. No, I think if so, they're naming it the Avengers Campus. Like, if you think about it, that place up in upstate New York, like
Yeah.
that was like their Avengers campus,
Yeah.
but they didn't really name it the.
Yeah, it was just kind of like off the books kind of thing. Or
Yeah.
But yeah, that's where Ant-Man showed up in the last one, right? He showed up there.
Yes.
Hey guys, I'm back.
So they're gonna take over part of A Bug's Land.
It's already gone, dude.
Bug's Land,
It's
really?
gone. When I was there, it was wiped out.
So that's California Adventure, right?
In between. Well, yeah, it's California Adventure side.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
like in between, like when you got Cars Land.
Yep.
And then when you walk to Tower of Terror,
Yep.
all that's gone.
All of it.
Yeah, I mean, when I was there, I saw the other side of it, and that's
Yeah.
when it was fenced off, and it showed Stark Towers or Stark Industries,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
I didn't see the other side of it, but I imagine it's probably the same thing, blocked off. Like you can't walk through
those
to get over
poor
there.
Kids. Those
Yeah.
poor kids.
They're getting rid of all the little kid shit if you think about it. Like there's
They
that one,
are.
and I don't know if they got rid of Two-Land.
It wasn't Disneyland built for. Well, if you think about it, dude, like California Adventure should really be like an adult themed park.
They got the beer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, for the exception of Cars. Well, they got beer over at Disneyland.
Not anymore.
Yeah, they do.
Or not.
I
is
have
that new?
bought no, because you know where the Pinocchio area is, and Beer Haus and things like that. Like there's that little restaurant you can
I know where
buy beer.
I know where Pinocchio is,
Yeah,
but I don't know what. the
in
other
that same, there's a restaurant in that little area. You
Oh, they
can
have
buy
beer in
beer
there?
there. Yeah,
Oh, how
it's,
new
it's
is
like
that?
a German. No, it's not new at all. Like it's old
really?
as fuck.
I've always heard that you couldn't get beer there. You had to get it California Adventures.
California Adventure.
But then again, I've never seeked it out in Disneyland. I always just heard that.
I didn't
'Cause
seek
it's
it out.
all
I
it's
just
all
like to
over
eat.
the place in California Adventures.
I just like to eat at that little eatery there, because you know how they have things to eat all over the place.
They do, and then you got to go to certain places because not all places are.
And all the restaurants in Disneyland, you can buy alcohol. Like you go eat at the fancy fucking place that's in Pirates of the Caribbean. Like you can buy alcohol there. You can have a drink there.
I've been to. I didn't go to. Is you talking about the one where you're in there? I've never ate there. When you're going through it and it's all candlelit and everything.
Yeah,
I never been there.
So you know, like when you get off the ride and there's like all these little tables and it's all dark and whatever.
Yeah,
because
yeah. I've never been there.
That's the
so that could be why.
Yeah.
Well, I've never had alcohol there.
Well, this fucking place is expensive. It's
I
like
know.
if you went to a fancy ass steak restaurant, like it's
that's
like
why.
a one time thing.
That's
like,
why I've never been there. I've been to the one above it,
Okay.
across from there, where they have the. For the first time, last time I went, they have a. Oh God, what are they called?
Spiritual guide.
Can't think of it, but they have. I've never had it before. Oh, Monte Cristo. That was weird.
What the fuck was that?
The Monte Cristo.
I gotta figure out how
Cristo?
to get rid of these.
What?
Oh, these little pop-ups on the thing.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, Monte Cristo.
Yeah,
those are good.
Yeah, I've never had one before. That was the first time I had it right
Yeah.
there because apparently that was like what they're known for. Mm-hmm. It was right there, right next to Pirates, but it's outside.
Yeah.
And it was so good. Oh my god.
There's also that little bread bowl place that's right around the corner from that, and it's so fucking good.
Really?
Yeah, it's like it's all they do is bread bowl soups, and it's so delicious.
I find Disney food, both sides, California Adventures and Disneyland, it seems like it's hit or miss. Like
Yeah.
it's either like it's just bland, kind of overpriced food, or it's like, oh my god, this is really good,
Yeah.
but overpriced. So either way,
Either
you're
way, it's
better
overpriced.
off just getting the really good overpriced food versus the
Exactly.
bland,
Yeah.
overpriced food.
Have you ever done a turkey leg there?
No, I didn't even know they had them.
Yeah, they do.
Frontierland, probably.
Maybe. Yeah.
That makes sense.
The only time I've ever had a turkey leg there was over in California Adventure.
Oh, so that's the other side.
Yeah,
So,
it's
I
right
don't know.
across it was right across the street from the building that has like Pixar animation stuff. They show you how like Buzz and Lightyear are made and shit.
Really?
Yeah, with the
I mean,
wheel.
California Adventures.
Yeah, with
Really?
there's a wheel and yeah, the movie. You go talk to Dory. Nope.
That sounds dumb. No wonder I've never been there.
Yeah,
Yeah, no.
kids like it.
Of course, yeah.
I mean, it's super awesome when you're drunk as an adult and you don't have kids to bother with. And
Haven't had that. I mean, I had a different.
Disneyland is great.
I had a different adventure when I had no kids there, but yeah, that was.
Disneyland is great. Drunk Disneyland is great.
You'd have to be pre-game because if you try to get there and get drunk, you're just looking at hundreds of dollars to get drunk there. Because how much of the beers are?
Just use your credit card.
Yeah, you just have to pay that over time. You don't have to pay it right away.
Yeah, yeah.
Smart.
Find the 0%
Amigo
interest rate.
financing tips. Use your credit cards for everything.
Here's how to lead to bankruptcy.
Yeah. Buy whatever you want on credit.
Specifically disposable things like alcohol.
Yeah, our next guest is going to be Dave Ramsey, and he's going to tell you how to get out of the debt that we caused. All right, so that was our Disney talk. We kind of, for some reason, Disney's in the news.
Yeah, we've been talking about Disney
I know, every week
lately, dude.
But it's in the
crazy.
news. That's why.
Yeah, that's true.
It's always something with them.
Somebody's doing
With
something
them,
with
with them fighting with Spider-Man, with them fighting with Netflix, with
Yeah.
teaming up with Hulu. It just seems like it's something. Or it's
Doesn't that sound like it's like the whole Spider? I even though I just made a mention, I don't want to talk about it. But doesn't it seem like it's like mom and dad fighting?
Did you see what I shared in our agenda thing about how the daughter of Stanley has I mean, that wasn't one of our things we were going to talk about, but
she's one of the stepkids. It's like outreach, like I'm on dad's side, or well,
yeah,
who would be dad? Who would be dad? Who would be mom in that scenario? I think Sony would be mom, right?
who's always been there. Yeah, it'd be mom. Mom's always been there, right? That would be Sony.
Yeah.
Sony Fox. They've been there since before Disney.
Yeah.
So they've been there. They've been the Rock.
Yeah, Disney's only
And then now
been
Disney
recently
is
become
like-
the juggernaut.
Yeah,
So
and they're the swinging dick dad. That's Disney.
don't talk back to Disney.
Don't
'cause
talk- nobody can.
You're gonna get the back of the hand.
Yeah. So
yeah. Wow.
we just kind of pointed what's going on there. She's on mom's side. Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Whose side are you on?
Me, I don't know. Both sides are just annoying because I'm tired of all the
Just
Spider-Man.
fucking-
I'm tired of all the Spider-Man reboots.
Yep.
But then again, I still watch them. So
Yeah, they did it right with Tom Holland, and now you're
I do
fucking
like
everything
those.
up.
and yeah, I don't know.
Way to go, both of you guys.
Yep.
Look,
Just
get your shit together.
meet up at that park with the elderlies.
Put it
Meet up on City Hookup Guide and just make it work.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Get your shit together.
Quit fucking fighting.
Put it all in a bag. Put it together.
Throw it in the river. All right, on to our last topic of the fun is our NFL news.
Already?
NFL news.
We're just like we steam through all these topics.
I know, but that's what we do. I mean, we grind away.
I guess so.
We elderly grind away.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, Albert gets it.
Thanks, Albert.
He grinds away with the elderlies. So big news. So we talked on our last episode. Jay-Z apparently was in the news about basically in the talks of being in ownership with an NFL team. Come to find out, there's other news saying that he's not in the running to be an owner of an NFL team. So I don't know what's going on there. I don't know if maybe he's just trying to like work the system and be in goods with Goodell.
Well,
I don't know.
Here's one thing that I said, right? You're in a conference with Goodell, preaching to whatever these new players that are coming in. The talk doesn't come up about you're a billionaire.
Yeah.
Talking to another wannabe billionaire, like
The thing that I heard or I thought that he was trying to get into having some ownership in the Panthers. Mm-hmm. That was something I heard a while ago. I don't know if that's still what's kind of going on, but I think that's really what's happening. I think maybe they're kind of just trying to squash it to kind of make it go more smooth, maybe not be so high profile.
Yeah, they're trying to get it out.
They're trying to get it done before
he can't buy a team on his own. He doesn't. He
I don't think he
has
has
a
that
shit
kind of
ton
money,
of money, but
but
he doesn't have that.
you
Kind of money.
you don't want to put all your eggs in that basket.
Fuck no, you don't want to put no.
You don't want to
if
put all your
if
eggs in anything.
Buy a portion, even if it's 1%,
Yep.
dude. It's
I mean, he's already got the parts of the Brooklyn Nets.
Yep.
Right? So he's already got
Yeah.
one sports team, or at least some part. I don't know
he's
how
making
much.
the right moves. It's gonna happen, dude. I think
No,
it's gonna happen.
I do too. I just think this is them trying to say
Jay-Z is too smart not to take advantage of a cash cow when he knows he sees one.
yeah, and the NFL is. That's to me the NFL. The NFL
Well,
has
that's
more
the thing,
revenue
like,
than
the NFL's in a downturn right now. Like ratings aren't where they were the past few years. Like they're looking probably at more opportunity to get investors involved.
yeah.
And I think if they can get players like Jay-Z, let's even just throw Kanye West in there, like
Drake,
Yeah, if
Drake would be good. Like
yeah, if they can get
something like that.
outsourced, individual, and that'll help him with the music shit at Super Bowl time.
That's what I mean. Yeah. So
holy fuck, dude! I didn't even think about that.
That's what I was thinking when you were saying that. So as you know, as in talks with him getting some sort of ownership in a team or whatever he's doing, he's gonna make the brand better.
Yeah, exactly.
Because it's been lacking. Because all you see is
he's
Goodell
adding value to it.
All you've seen for the past couple of years is Goodell fucking it up.
Yep.
Right? Like he's just making it worse for everybody to watch. It makes you want to just not watch what you're watching. I'm a Cardinals fan, so it's hard to watch what I'm watching anyways, but it's still like you want to be able to have fun like you used to, right? And I don't know if Jay-Z, I doubt he's going to change the gameplay, like speeding it up and less calls and all that shit. I doubt that he's going to have any play in that. Because I know that's what most fans are mad about. Because the plates, you know, the slow play, all the calls and all that shit, I think, is what bothers real football. It's going to
change over time, like that. Yeah.
What do you mean? You think it's going to get better? Or you think it's going to get worse? I think it's going to get worse.
Well, just like any sport. Well, the safety aspect. No, like
that's why it's slowing down. Kickoffs are getting smaller, not even going to be done. You know, they keep working at things to change it up. So it's, I don't know, but I think that.
Well, once they realize that that's really affecting the viewership,
they have to know.
They'll make a change, dude.
They have to know.
Listen, if we need to just
for sure.
We need to tell Karen to stop fucking bitching about her kid getting concussions.
Who's Karen? Oh, you're just thinking like the Linda?
Yeah.
Basically.
Listen, Linda. Listen.
Yeah.
Yeah, so just knock it off, man. Like, if you don't want your kid to get a concussion, don't fucking put him in football.
I get it. I have a kid in football now.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. Because I didn't want him in there. But
I don't want my kid in football, but if he starts to enjoy it and that's what he wants to play. Yeah, that's the thing.
He wants to play, and
don't stop him. If they want to do.
If he wants to play and he wants to do that. And I think the big thing that's good for kids is to be in that team atmosphere and hang out with people and find relationships, especially in this day and age where people don't connect as much face to face.
Oh, dude, networking is becoming like the biggest thing. It's all about who you fucking know.
Exactly. So if you can get in good with a team of guys that you guys all get along and play and have fun and hopefully you don't get CTE, then fucking have fun.
Just smack each other on the ass and say good game.
Yep.
Get it done, man. No.
Exactly.
I'm with you completely too. Like I don't want my kid, my son, the youngest one I have. I don't want him to be involved in football ever, like at all. Period.
See, my thing with that, like being so young.
Yeah.
I don't think I would put him in like tackle football, right? When they're that young.
Yeah. Is there tackle football?
They're not that young. How young yours is, but like you know what I mean, like my son who's 8, right?
Yeah.
He could do it now,
yeah.
but I'm not going to put him in that because, to me, the more opportunity you have to get your head injuries, even at that young age, especially when they're not that wise to how they're going to hit, then I'm going to be, nope, you're not doing that, right? So as you get older, you know, my middle son is in high school now, and he's going to play freshman football. He's never had the experience, right? So he's not going to be obviously the greatest compared to those kids that have been playing.
But he wants to play.
But he wants to play. So my thing is go ahead and do it, have fun. And
if my son came to me and he wanted to play football, I wouldn't stop him, but I'm not going to proactively be like, let's put him in.
Yeah,
like,
that's my thing. I'm not going to force him to do it either.
Well, one of his grandpas is all like, oh, we're going to – his grandpa's a fucking Viking fan and shit.
Yep.
And he's like,
that's weird.
We're going to get you into –
we're
going to get you into football. And
he
yada,
is a
yada,
Vikings
yada,
fan.
yeah. And I'm like, no, sorry. But, I mean, if my son comes to me and he's like, I want to play football, like, I'm not going to stop that. I'm going to let him play.
Yeah.
So I'm experiencing right now with my daughters. Like, one of my daughters was all about volleyball, and now she fucking wants nothing to do with it. So because I started to force her to be like, well, we're going to sign you up for fucking volleyball all the time. And then, whatever.
Yeah, kids, man. Yeah. You got to let them dictate their own path. I think if you push them a little bit, right? And then you tell them what kind of directions they should go.
Yeah.
But if you force them, they're not going to want to do it, I think.
Yeah, that's where it really comes.
They really, I mean, because you can't force them to do something that you want them to do, because then they're going to hate it.
Well, how did your oldest really like soccer?
He loved it. Like if he could play in college with soccer, because ASU doesn't have a team.
Yeah.
If he could do that, he would. And I think he's still going to try to be in club stuff, I think, and still be involved in soccer because he loves it.
When he first started, where did you see the points where like this was his thing? Like,
I didn't see it till high school, but that could be like on me. I didn't.
When did you start getting him into it?
He did it when he was younger, like when he was in like NYS and he didn't do really club stuff, which I think if I would have got him in that, maybe he would have been a lot better of a player, but club stuff is so expensive, man. And at the time, I mean, I couldn't fly that, but like the NYS, like the YMCA kind of leagues, like the cheaper stuff that you can just get him in and play. He loved that stuff, and he had fun, and he played, like 6 years, 7 years.
When did you realize that like he was good though?
High school.
Yeah,
when I could tell, like when he was out there, he was fat. To me, he was faster. He seemed like he was faster than everybody out there.
Okay.
I noticed like when he was a sophomore, he seemed to be a lot faster than everybody else.
Okay.
But when I saw like senior varsity kind of levels, you can tell that's a whole nother speed. Like you can tell that those kids were like, he was kind of at that speed then.
Those kids were playing club.
Yeah, those kids, you could tell that they were just
a hobby kind of
you could
thing.
just tell that they were so much on a level which he was close to, but I don't think he was.
On an average soccer game, doesn't a player like run like 6 to 9 miles? Like, isn't it crazy?
It is. It's a big field, and they're running all the time. So it's
constantly.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of the times too, though, for him, he was in the goalie position.
Yeah.
Right. That was kind of his thing. So when he came out from goalie, like when he subbed out and played other positions, that could be why he looked so much fresher than the other guys, because he was in the goalie spot, right? And now he was the fresh leg guy, and you could tell, like everyone's like, and he's like fucking boom, boom, like he was all over the field. But I think he's obviously a fast dude, but he had the fresher legs too, so that obviously helped him too. But I don't know, like I've never seen him play in a situation where he starts on the field and it's all like in play, like
okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Except for when he was in the NYS, like normal kid league, not the school league. But yeah, no, I don't know how we got into soccer from football, but
it's the same thing.
It is football.
Well, let's talk about the breaking news real quick that's been out. Here's one thing. Lesson learned. When we've already talked about this
for sure.
Previous episode. Thanks, Albert. Previous episodes we've talked about this. Do not draft early. When you're in fantasy football, do not draft early.
Yeah, back on our football talk.
So what?
Other kind of football.
So what happened? Fucking
big breaking news yesterday, I think it was.
Yeah. So Luck's out.
Yeah. So
Luck is gone.
So I drafted Andrew Luck.
Oh, you did. You're the one that.
That's why I said that. Didn't you see me say that?
Fucker, dude.
I drafted Andrew Luck, but in our draft board, I drafted Andrew Luck as a wide receiver because our sticker showed Andrew Luck as a wide receiver, and that's who I picked.
Well, that's not
hopefully he's still going to play, but just not as quarterback.
Okay. No, that's not how
No, it doesn't work that way. So
he's missing out on $60 million so he can retire. And this
he hates.
I've made this mention when we first started our podcast. I'm like, why was he out? Like, what was going on? Why didn't he play for a whole year, 2 years, maybe?
Well, his
happened?
thing, I didn't realize. I mean, I knew he's been battling injuries for a while, right?
Yeah.
And I didn't realize. So he's been playing for 7 years.
Yeah.
And he's been fighting it for 4.
Man.
So isn't that crazy? Like
the
legacy that he had, which was a great player, right?
Yeah.
Was only those 3 year. So that's crazy.
So
I mean, he was a great player.
Affected him as bad as it did.
Yeah,
dude,
so something fucked him up.
He'd probably be better than Manning.
Yeah, he would definitely be. He would, yeah, for sure.
Wow, dude.
So I don't know what happened. I mean, obviously he never rehabbed correctly, and
that's gonna fuck up. So that's gonna fuck up any wide receivers you have for Indianapolis.
I think I picked up what's his face too, Ty.
Oh shit!
So hopefully Barcett or the backup.
Yeah,
I hope that guy does.
He's got to show up now,
and maybe I pick him up. I don't know. I don't know.
I hope he's fucking game
so
ready.
Now I need to get rid of. I need to get rid of Luck and pick up somebody else.
Yeah, you might have to get rid of somebody that you picked up on your bench that you were like, doing a long shot on just so you have pick somebody else up to cover for Ty if Ty doesn't fucking show up.
That's what I'm thinking. That's what I think I'm going to do. I'm going to drop Luck, pick up another wide receiver. Hopefully, since we've hopefully there's somebody out there I can get who could fill in the gap. I'm sure there's people that have dropped off.
We haven't really even talked about fucking Cam Newton either. Like Cam Newton now is fucking hurt. Like, how long is he going to be out? Like, that's going to fuck people off the bat.
The new thing I saw was apparently he might be ready for week 2. So he'll miss only 1 week.
Okay.
So we'll see. I don't know. That was the first thing I saw.
That sucks.
Yeah, but still, that sucks for anybody who drafted him.
Yeah, Mikey has him. I prefer Cam Newton not to
be longer.
Yeah,
I agree.
6 weeks.
I agree. But yeah, I don't know what's going to happen there. But I just hope that, I hope I win money this year. That's all.
Well,
fucking fantasy.
This is why I hate drafting so early. I was completely against it. I don't understand. Well, I understand. No, not understand. We're not drafting until the day before football starts next year.
Dude.
Seriously.
Yeah,
thanks, Albert.
Albert gets
right?
it.
What else? What else is going on football-wise that's just been fucking...
That's the only big main news. I mean, the Andrew Luck thing.
Yep.
I don't know, anything else? Anything else?
That's still fucking around, dude. I thought he was game day ready, and now he's like Jerry Jones made some comment to him, and he's not giving a fucking off the Caribbean again. Like, I don't understand like what is going on with these players with their entitlement issues. Like, dude, show up, do your fucking job, and work your contract.
I guess they're overpaid, man. Could be. Maybe they're getting too much money where they think they can just fucking do what they want.
Maybe, yeah.
Not to say they don't earn it or deserve it, but maybe that's what's going on. I mean, they think that they can walk on water and shit and do what they want, but
that's true.
I don't know.
You know who we really haven't heard from since the Oakland Raiders basically said, "You show up or get the fuck out"?
Antonio Brown.
Yeah, like
I heard he showed up, and I heard he lost his helmet fight. He's going to be wearing a helmet. So
good, yeah. Well,
he's apparently in line to play. So
that sucks.
Yeah. So I don't think he
went so late in our draft too, dude.
Mm-hmm.
So now he's a top 10, which is fucking. Good luck to you guys that are out there now. Like this football season is just fucking dumb.
Yep, and
it hasn't even started yet.
Yeah, it hasn't. And I haven't watched much of preseason of any, so I really don't know much.
Let me grab this app real quick and let's dive into what the players, the top 10, are now looking at. It's fucking so stupid.
Yeah.
Your players. Let's update. Oh, that's a draft. That's my roster. How do I get back to like the player rankings?
No clue.
Oh, I already picked. Well, either way, whatever.
Huh. So now my points have gone down on this app.
Oh, is there still the rankings?
Yeah, from now I was 90 points, and now I'm 89.3 because now Andrew Luck, of course, is no longer.
Well, yeah, 89.3, but hey, you're still
number one.
Number one,
nice.
Yeah. So good. I mean, your drafting skills played out this year.
Well, I hope, like I said, Ty works out with having him with losing Andrew Luck.
Yeah. Well, guys, thanks for tuning in. Always make sure you check us out on all the social medias, Amigos PC. As the season starts, for sure. Thanks, Albert. As the season starts and we get into rolling into football and all that fun stuff, like we'll talk more and more about football. But yeah, our drama's already starting. The season hasn't even started. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Don't draft early. Do not. I can't find our fucking outro. There it is.
Hugs and kisses.
Mouth hugs. again, guys, check us out on Podcoin. Podcoin, if you use Amigos Podcast, you get 300 Podcoins to view it. This is it's the best alternative app to listen to podcasts because you could just listen to our library of episodes and get a free Starbucks drink, an Amazon gift card, donate to charity. There are alternative things. You can get paid to
listen to podcasts. Not even ours, it's others too.
Yeah, everybody.
So use our promo code, listen to us,
Amigos
listen to others.
Podcast, and listen to it.
Yes.